The United Nations UN has played a significant role in global diplomacy and peacekeeping since its founding in 1945. However, it has faced numerous challenges and criticisms over the years, with some notable failures that have highlighted its limitations. Here are some of the key failures of the United Nations. One of the most cited failures of the UN is its inability to prevent the Rwandan genocide, where an estimated 800,000 people, mostly Tutsis, were killed in just 100 days. Despite warnings from within Rwanda and the UN's own peacekeepers, the UN Security Council failed to take decisive action to stop the mass killings. The UN peacekeeping force in Rwanda, UNAMIR, was severely under-resourced and lacked a strong mandate to intervene. Requests for reinforcements were ignored, and the international community was slow to respond, allowing the genocide to unfold. The UN declared Srebrenica, a town in Bosnia and Herzegovina, a safe area during the Bosnian War. However, when the town was besieged by Bosnian Serb forces, the UN peacekeepers were unable to protect the civilians. Approximately 8,000 Bosniak men and boys were killed in what is now recognized as genocide. The UN's inability to take military action against the aggressors, coupled with inadequate support for peacekeepers on the ground, contributed to this tragic failure. The Syrian civil war has been one of the deadliest conflicts of the 21st century, with hundreds of thousands of deaths and millions displaced. Despite numerous resolutions and peace talks, the UN has been unable to broker a lasting peace or effectively intervene to stop the violence. The conflict in Syria has highlighted the paralysis within the UN Security Council, where the use of veto power by permanent members like Russia and China has blocked meaningful action, such as sanctions or military intervention. In the Darfur region of Sudan, a conflict that began in 2003 led to widespread ethnic cleansing, resulting in the deaths of hundreds of thousands and the displacement of millions. The UN was criticized for its slow and inadequate response to the crisis, with the Sudanese government accused of perpetrating atrocities against civilians. The UN was sidelined during the lead-up to the 2003 invasion of Iraq by the United States and its allies, who bypassed the UN Security Council to launch the invasion. The UN's inability to prevent the war, which was based on disputed claims of weapons of mass destruction, highlighted its limited influence over powerful member states. The invasion led to widespread instability in the region, with long-lasting impacts including the rise of extremist groups like ISIS, ongoing conflict, and humanitarian crises. A UN peacekeeping mission in Haiti was linked to a cholera outbreak that killed nearly 10,000 people and affected hundreds of thousands. It was later revealed that the outbreak was caused by poor sanitation practices by UN peacekeepers, leading to widespread criticism of the organization's handling of the crisis. The UN has been involved in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict since its inception, but decades of resolutions, peace processes, and negotiations have failed to bring about a lasting solution. The UN's inability to mediate effectively between the parties or enforce its resolutions has led to continued violence and instability in the region. Numerous reports of sexual abuse and exploitation by UN peacekeepers in various missions, including in the Central African Republic and the Democratic Republic of Congo, have severely damaged the UN's credibility. These incidents have exposed flaws in the oversight and accountability of peacekeeping operations. While the United Nations has played a crucial role in promoting international cooperation, peace, and humanitarian aid, its failures in various areas highlight the challenges of managing a complex global organization. Reforming the UN to address these shortcomings remains a topic of ongoing debate among member states and international observers.